Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is MKT311 coming to you with a HO locomotive review. In this review, I'm going to be taking a look at Bachmann's 280 consolidation type, which is based off of a prototype by Baldwin. Today, I have locomotive number 720, Southern number 722 in a Southern Crescent green paint scheme, which in my opinion is probably one of the best things this locomotive has to offer. So, let's get right into it. So, starting off down here on the engine's pilot, we have a easy mate knuckle coupler outfitted with a kind of dummy air hose. We have some steps. We have steps on either side, and we have a don't know if you can see, we have a cow catcher right there. We also have an operating drawbar, which you can kind of raise up and put back down. So going up the locomotive, we have stairs going up to the running boards on either side of the locomotive. We have some grab iron detail along the smoke box. Also on the smoke box, we have our center-mounted headlight, which is a plastic green. Here you can see the legible road name 722 below the headlight. It's also on either sides of the headlight. These number boards are not lit, which is something not too surprising considering this is an HO locomotive. Moving up on the top of the smoke box, we have other smoke box detail. We have rivets and latches for the smoke box door. So up here, we have our simulated marker lights. These do not light up either. Moving along the rest of the smoke box, we have our smokestack up here. We also have some grab irons on either side of the locomotive. We also have a legible builder's plate right here. I highly doubt you're going to be able to read this unless you have 20/20 vision. I was able to make out July of 1918, I believe, on the side of on that plate. Down here we have the single pilot truck. Moving back, we have our cylinder, which has some lovely pinstriping and some silver heads over here. The running gear on this locomotive is absolutely fabulous in my opinion. I honestly cannot get enough of locomotive running gear. So in my opinion, this is some of the best I've seen on a locomotive in a while. Moving up on the rest of the boiler, we have some wonderful add-on detail, surprisingly, for a locomotive of this type. We have an add-on bell. We have some more grab irons, I believe, on either side of the boiler dome and sand dome. There's more pinstriping on the boiler dome and sand dome. 722 is written across the sand dome. We also have the continuation of these grab irons and some sand lines going from the sand dome to the boiler. We also have an add-on feed line running from the back of the cab all the way to the about midsection of the boiler. We also have some compressed air. We also have some air tanks underneath the locomotive running boards, and some more cast-in detail along the locomotive boiler. Excuse me. We also have camera's out of focus. There you go. We also have an add-on dynamo back here. The camera's going out of focus. Add-on dynamo and what I believe to be a pop-off valve. If that's not a pop-off valve, you can correct me in the comments below if you wish. We also have our add-on whistle right here. Very nice. Back down here, we have our air compressors. For air compressors down here, we also have our firebox with cast-in rivet detail and some more plumbing heading down towards the locomotive tender. In the turns out of focus again. In the engine cab, there are crew figures on either side. So we have the road number 722 and the Southern logo with their slogan, "Southern serves the South." Up here on top of the cab, we have some simulated roof vents. These are not open; they are cast in. Be really nice if they did open. And the engine does have some backhead detail. It's very limited. I highly doubt you're going to be able to see it. It's very dark. It's not lit either. So you might be able to see the You might be able to see the other crew figure in there. So moving along to the tender, we have a simulated coal load. So it's cast in, but it looks really good. Looks really good and feels really good. Say we have the road name Southern here on the tender, which in my opinion looks really great. We have our trucks, each has its own pickup on it. Back here we have our ladder going up to the deck of the tender. We also have our simulated water hatch up here. We also have our rear Easy Mate knuckle coupler with simulated air hose. Also have some small steps on either side of the tender. Oddly enough, this locomotive does not have a reversing light, which I find really strange, as most Bachmann locomotives typically do. But with all that out of the way, I say we get her under power. So this locomotive came equipped with DCC on board, which is one of the reasons why I bought this locomotive, as I am currently awaiting to upgrade to a DCC system in the not so far future. But today I will be running this locomotive off of a standard Bachmann DC power pack. You can buy separately, or you can probably get in almost any Bachmann starter set that's not a DCC one. So this engine does have DCC, but it's not equipped with any DCC sound value or anything like that, which is kind of a drawback for me. But at the same time, I don't really care at this point. It's a very nice looking locomotive and a very nice functioning locomotive. So let's get this engine underway. Get our power pack turned on. And there we go. There's the engine going forward. Very smooth runner. So it also has a lighted headlight. I forgot to mention that. So that's the engine going forward. It's the engine going backwards. So yeah, that's that. So the engine does perform really well at low speed. So just kind of come a little closer here. The engine does perform really well at low speeds. Very smooth and doesn't make too much noise. Some of that nice running gear action. So yeah, the engine's a great runner. Can handle higher speeds. So, how about perhaps we get a train behind it? So I have hooked the engine up to just a random assortment of rolling stock that I had available, just to demonstrate the engine's pulling power. I've got about five decently sized cars here, including the caboose. So, without further ado, let's get some run-by shots of her. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was my review of the Bachmann 280 consolidation type and the Southern road name. I hope you all have enjoyed this video. If you want to see more videos just like this one, please like and subscribe. It would mean so much to me if you were to subscribe to my channel right now, as I am still very small. I'm still a very small channel at this moment in time. Well, that is all I have to say about this locomotive. This is MKT311 signing off. Have a wonderful rest of your day.